Desperate to save his murdered mother and clear the name of his father, Barry Allen, played by Ezra Miller aka the super speedster the Flash, travels back in time. Instead, he triggers a chain of events that he sees him running around with a younger alternate self and a very different Batman while trying to save the multiverse. Hello, welcome to Movie Flirt. This is Prithvi, and welcome to the review of The Flash, where I talk about the positives and the negatives of this movie. Now, it's taken in a supreme act of Allen's so long for the Flash to get his own movie that the hierarchy of the power in the DC universe has changed on several occasions. Now that it has arrived, we should address the elephant in the room. Yes, Barry Allen does enter the Speed Force. There's another elephant in the room, of course, the off-screen behavior of the film star Ezra Miller, which has often threatened to overshadow this movie. On the thorny issue of the separating art from the artist, your mileage may vary, but purely on the performance level, Miller is excellent here. There was a tendency for the actor in the Justice League, particularly the Joss Whedon version, to mug relentlessly as the film's appointed comic relief. Here, Miller benefits from the decision to not have one, but two. Barry Allen's, which allows the role of Jester to go to the younger, more carefree Barry, while the Alpha Barry gets to learn and grow about contemptuously at his idiotic younger self. We spend much of the time with this dynamic duo and they are a joy together as Beta Barry gets to grip with his hands entering the Speed Force, phasing through the walls and running around in the Nud. Now what about Michael Keaton as Batman? Michael Keaton fits right back into the Batsuit again, providing a pleasingly cranky contrast to both Barrys. Naturally, as Batflick warns, the cure is worse than the condition, standing Barry in the past with the dawning realization that things won't as they used to be. This includes the morphing of Affleck into Keaton, and much talk of the multiverses just bunched on Spider-Man No Way Home instead. Yeah, it's like a spaghetti. It's over 30 years since Batman Returns, and while there is a tendency to use Keaton as a dispense, as a quick nostalgia hit, yeah, the Danny Elfman's Batman themes plays seemingly on a loop, and he rightly fits back into the Batsuit again, pleasingly just making it cranky contrast to both Barrys, and that can really be said, sadly, for the third superhero in the mix, who is introduced far too late to make much impact. Interestingly, there's really isn't an antagonist in this movie. Although Michael Shannon's General Zod does appear, Muschietti keeps him at the arm's length, recognizing that he has all the conflict that he could ever need in his guilt-ridden hero. It's a blockbuster, of course, and by the end, there's plenty of cameos, and refreshingly, the emphasis remains on Barry still. But is it really needed to watch? Yes, is absolutely recommended if you are a fan of DC, and also if you are just going to the movies, don't miss watching Man of Steel before this, because that's the main highlight of the movie. Okay, so this is Movie Fluid. I hope you really like this spoiler-free review, and like, share and subscribe. Cheers.